You to accept more about this than you do. Changed.
I'm really confused.
You know more than I do because you say so, and you're not willing to prove it.
I know more than you do because I'm fucking trans, you dumb cunt.
They are trans. What are you talking about?
This makes so much more sense now. Remember what I just said about being in a room with someone and knowing that you can see that they're trans and trying to make a difference? But when you're in a game, you can't tell that? I don't have to suddenly respect your pronouns and whatever just because you're trans.
And I have a male
Well, I'm
voice.
straight.
Of course I'm fucking trans, you dumb cunt.
Do you have to respect exactly what I think, or do you get to call me transprophobic? Maybe you're just being
trans. You're saying
transphobic. Stop being so heterophobic, guys.
Oh my god, heterophobia is not a thing.
I'm racist. I don't like other people's color. You gotta respect that.
Yeah, for real, dog. You just gotta respect those races and he doesn't like other people. Come on.
Like, you're saying I have to respect you, but you're not willing to respect me, so I'm not going to respect you.
I don't respect your view at all. I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, but
Well,
the
I don't
thing is that
respect you at
Banana
all,
Man.
and I'm not sorry about it.
Banana Man.
Good, I don't care
Can I
about
say
you.
something?
You want to stay mad.
Stay
Stay mad,
man. Say disrespectful shit.
Banana Man, can I say something? Please? Is this, are you allowing me to say something?
You have to just say it.
Man, hey,
have to just say it.
Blue Mr. Spy, if you come... Oh man, because that sucks. I want to fight you, but then I don't want you to have to walk back here again. That kind of sucks, don't it?
Well, the thing is that if
Hey, Medic, you want to switch to...
if I, like, try to just talk over him, then he's not going to listen to me.
He doesn't listen anyway.
That's why I'm asking.
Man, I have to eat another banana or I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to eat another banana. Sorry, just hold on a sec.
What I'm saying is he's not gonna listen to me no matter what.
Banana Man, do you like to eat men out? Understandable.
He doesn't like being
yes.
wrong. He has never once in this entire argument just like maybe even thought about it. Like, maybe. No, he doesn't like that.
Can we talk about, like, can we debate something related to the game instead of...
He doesn't want to do that though. He's gonna bring it up no matter what. We can't talk about anything else.
Alright, some fella clearly has never met a troll before. Like he's not. There's no argument to be settled. He's doing this to get everyone riled up, and he's winning. And you guys keep feeding him. And you guys keep letting it happen. I've been telling you like 10 fucking times, but people still engage with him. Why do you keep engaging with him? He knows what he's doing!
We try to, and then someone comes along, and then just starts more shit with him, so it's like, what's the point? Sure, I don't argue with him. What? Excuse me?
Don't
say that. Don't say that. It's not very nice. Did you get taught in grade school to not say bad words?
Yo, dude, that was almost close.
Can we stop?
You know why you don't respect me? Fuck me out.
Chronicle, you don't let her say that to you? Oh,
Because you come from a perspective that teaches you to hate other
let her say
people.
that to you? You gonna let that slide? Oh shit.
Wait, say what? No, I didn't
Is
hear
that a
it.
useful
Oh, you didn't hear
perspective?
it? Nah, you gonna let that slide, bro. That's fucked up.
Is that
I
helping?
mean, I personally don't care too much.
Okay, I don't care either. You do not matter. I'm glad that you do not care about what I order.
Well, then why are you talking to me so much? Why are you talking to me so much if you don't care? Samsara, what do you need?
Dumbass, shut up.
Didn't you say you muted me? I guess that was a
I
lie.
muted you.
Stop.
Yeah, you better run!
I listen to you.
Okay.
Oh, you better run.
You're allowed to say stop and have it stopped, but I can't say stop and have it stopped.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Nobody cares.
Some fella, you have to ask another question.
Why can't
You have
I be
to ask another
racist?
question, some fella, otherwise the conversation will never go back to normal
My
again.
opinion matters too, right? I want to be racist.
Yo, can we
I know, right? His opinion is so
debate
valid.
something related to the game instead of random transphobic, like, instead
If
of random
someone's
political
actually
bullshit?
racist, they're racist. If someone says something politically incorrect that you don't like, they're not
What is
racist.
the need for this?
Dude, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what is the need for calling people racist, sexist, transphobic, homophobic? Does it progress anything? Does it make people think exactly what you think?
Basically, you keep whining about people, about the
If you want
conversation
people to
not
come
going
to your
nowhere, and you keep
perspectives,
talking about it.
do you call them all kinds of rude names and say they're hateful for thinking the way that they do?
Still talking about it. Still talking about it.
Does that make people want to side with you?
You say you wanted this to end. You're still
Guys,
talking about
everyone
it.
just stop talking to them. Oh my god, it's that easy.
Still talking.
Can we
stop
not
talking.
talk about this political stuff? It's a TF2
This is
server.
pretty
Come on,
political,
y'all.
guys. Yeah, this is pretty political. Can we stop talking about politics, guys?
I was aware what game it was when I clicked to open
Apparently,
it.
we're talking about politics. Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about politics,
This was
guys.
politics sports too. You thought this was politics
Can we
sports
can talk about politics? Come on, let's talk about politics.
No, that's weird.
Not illegal until you join. You can talk about that.
Again, I thought people were just like unironically just doing
Wake
like,
up, Joe
like scientific
Biden.
racism or something.
Wake up, Joe Biden. Wake up. Wake up, Joe Biden.
Like, who the fuck is this guy spamming, like, who's spamming this as a like this? I don't know what this is.
A spectator. You have to go into the main menu and mute him.
Yeah, I muted them. I was just like, what the fuck?
I don't know what's going on with that. I think it's like some creature or something.
It sounded like a, it literally just sounded like scientific racism shit.
It's a lot of shit that's happening.
Did it?
Noticing patterns is the basis for human intelligence.
Here we go. Alright, yeah, I'm also gonna mute him. I'm
Right?
gonna mute him.
What is scientific? What? Huh?
Basically,
Science is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It says there's immutable characteristics between races of people. And if you don't agree with that, then you must be a science denier.
I think a lot of modern
Like, because everyone came from a different place.
statistics.
And everyone was, you know, evolved to live in their specific environments. And we know scientifically that
Topic.
the Homo sapiens didn't interbreed with the Denisovians and the Neanderthals. They stayed in sub-Saharan Africa.
There were more creatures than Homo
Right?
I'll see the need for all this is the TF2 server.
video
There
games
was
are a lot
actual
of good.
interbreeding between
This is the
different human
place
species.
to hash out political discussion.
Guys, we're only talking about the...
Yes,
oh, I
Britain is
forgot
the
you
worst
can
place to
see
be
my
born.
bubble. Yo, ignore that, Scout, ignore
That's where
that.
British people come from, the
Let's just talk
interbreeding
about
between
Pringles,
people
guys.
species.
Probably the worst place to be born is North Korea, or maybe in one of those really shitty
I mean, when it comes to technology, fucking Chinese and the
North Korea, or maybe
Did you ever end up playing that Ghost track?
argue that fucking Americans can't create it.
Somalia. Somalia is not a great place to live either.
True. I mean, that's probably because just how horribly corrupt they are.
I mean, you'd be racist if you noticed patterns and thought it was only because of race. But that's stupid. That's not how it works. You're noticing patterns and it's based off of observations and science. It's not akin to race. There's no race tie into it at all. To even draw race into it is to view everything under the lens of race.
Yo, this is my fault.
Like, you know, like over here in Canada, we don't...
Yeah,
No, it's okay. This is
A lot of the black people here are really nice people. They speak 2 or 3 different languages from South Africa.
I know, but this
Really hard-working
is gonna
people.
happen anyway.
Really nice people.
It's not your fault.
I assume, like
A stark contrast from the black people that are in the States.
yeah, but like, you acknowledge that it's like for,
Not to say that every black person is like that. We do have entitled black people, just like we have entitled everyone. But the problem is, people are so concerned about what to do if you're black, right?
Oh,
Like people who aren't even black
Don't give a fuck, really.
will get offended before the black person even is offended. They'll be offended on behalf of the other people that they feel like they need to be offended for. And it's like, what the fuck? Nothing was even said to you, and you're offended already.
You can try to use a taunt command. No one's gonna, like, cringe.
Wait, so...
And I mean, if I went up to a black person, and I
we
called
will.
them the N-word,
I'll call you poor if you say taunt in chat.
and then they threatened me with violence and said they'd kill me, wouldn't that just be proving the point? Now, if the person said, oh man, I'm greatly, deeply offended by what you say about that, then I'd be like, oh man, I'm sorry. Because I know that's an actual...
sensitivity to a word. Like, words have no meaning anymore.
People who go up and
You know what I
call
mean.
people the N-word don't care about the outcome of whatever situation. Their
These
belief is
words
already
don't
fixed.
matter. They're so cookie cutter that no one cares about them. Everyone is like,
I don't know, every school seems to have that up in your face, always making fun of you constantly, super aggressive, aggro black person. There's at least one in every school.
Super aggro, like essentially Nazi, he just like goes up
Our
to
school
anybody.
has one, and he starts getting into fights and stabbing people. So you'd see him in grade 9, and then it'd be until grade 10. Then you'd see him again, and then you'd only be there for a couple weeks, and then he stabbed another person.
Coward, ran away from me.
Hey, some fella, you're seriously, like, you're all good. Like, trust me.
Nah, this is my fault. I started asking the
Don't
questions.
say that.
Damn, that
Shut up.
syringe game is so accurate.
Can you stop being ironic and just let me talk?
In here. A fucking child? Ew.
No, oh my gosh.
You're completely fine.
See, look, I said, oh my gosh, see? I respect your beliefs.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I know people who are so Christian, they don't even think you should say, oh my gosh. Because those words in Old English came from not being able to say, oh my god. Right? Like say 50, 60, 100 years ago, people didn't swear to God very often. And if they were going to, they'd say something else. They'd say gee, or golly, or gosh. Because it started with a G, but instead of saying the word, they said something else.
Alright, what's your point?
Because a gosh isn't a thing. A golly isn't a thing. A G isn't a thing, right? So it's the person about to swear to God, but then they're like, I'm good now. I know people who are so strict they don't even let you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was kind of dirty.
Okay,
Guys, you want to hear a dirty joke? You want to hear a dirty joke?
no, not really.
A white
That kid is
horse
like ass,
fell
and I've just
into a
been
mud
listening to this
puddle.
half the time. I'm not even trying, so...
A white horse fell into a mud puddle.
People need to get
Alright,
out there and
new topic. New topic. Best weapon. How about that? Can we put
There are no good weapons. Because that's the thing, there's a set meta for Team Fortress 2, right?
Team Fortress,
A lot
god damn it.
a lot of weapons are situational, right? So you could say, oh, this weapon's objectively better, and you'd be right for most of the time, but then there's that one situation that the weapon shines in, that you're not using it because you're always using the one that you say is better.
I don't know if Scuts is even part of the, PC.
I hope you enjoy your BC.
It's up to a skilled player to know which weapons to use in which situation.
Okay, how about we just stop
Coward.
talking about politics and stuff? I'm sorry I started that
Jesus Christ,
conversation.
you don't have to say sorry for that shit, Brad. Like, don't worry about
That
it.
wasn't even like a
Jesus, I
political
just say,
discussion. That was like a
say sorry 15 times. You're good. It's fine. I like nobody. Really, no, it's fine.
How are we talking about like some TF2 stuff lately? Like let's.
What does everyone think about the update? Even though it's been out for a while.
I like it.
Because it's some maps on it.
Yeah, the best part about the update was the parts that no one else read. Because I actually read all the patch
seems to hate
notes.
the seal map now.
Congratulations.
I really enjoy the game mode.
Everyone got so obsessed with the new maps and the 100 player cap that was recently added that they didn't even scroll any further. They immediately hopped onto the game. They didn't read the rest of the update. Diamondback got
definitely,
buffed to 2 crits on a backstab.
It's a very...
Now you
whatever.
definitely will use it over the ambassador.
That's insane. That's funny.
Did it?
Whoa! Wow! It turns out that when the update came out, you didn't read all the patch notes. Oh!
Let's go.
No one cared. Let's be real.
I don't know. It's just like I read all the patch notes. It's just like, well, good for you, you know.
Yo,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't in the changes. It wasn't in the changes for the versus Saxon Hail.
What the fuck is going on? Diamondback Spy, I got like 2 crits and 1 kill. It's kind of funny.
Oh, why do you always
I'm gonna go check and see if there's another.
the new update, it's nothing
But yeah, this
big. It's a small update, but it's progress. It's progress.
I'd say. Not a lot of the maps are great. Some of them are really buggy as shit, not like made to TF2, and most of the cosmetics were a meh. Like I really like the majority of them.
The new update.
I love the new cosmetics, honestly. They implement the game's like art style way better than any of the other cosmetics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I love the
Man,
new maps.
we could have had so many good pyro cosmetics, but they fucking added one fucking like outsourced media cosmetic. I'm so mad about that.
God, shut the fuck up, everyone.
Sorry, I haven't done like it.
How do I meet this guy?
Who is this nigga?
It's always people that want to mute somebody who doesn't, like, they don't know how to mute people.
How do y'all not know how to mute people? Are y'all some Neanderthals? That's what it sounds like.
It's always the niggas complaining that they don't know how to mute people.
Hey, how do you not know how to mute people, you fucking idiot?
He's just being annoying as shit.
Simplest thing. Simplest task.
He's annoying as shit.
Just hate him.
It's fucking annoying.
The new update, it's nothing special, but it's... Sorry, don't let me interrupt you.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
The new update, it's nothing special, but I think it's progress, and I think that's good. The new update, it's not big, it's not what we've been really hoping for, but it's still something. It's still progress from just crates and stuff. I think it's alright.
That's what they wanted you to think.
Thanks, Pally.
See, now you're satisfied. Now you're not going to complain for everything to be better. It is a step in the right direction, but it's maybe a step too late.
Well, it's still a step, though.
You know what I never understood?
What?
I think my mouth.
Why did Valve patch out the free version of El Mailbox, but nobody on Valve on the staff team has $20 to spend on the paid version so they can make updates fixing all the patches that get made with the new updates of the new cheats? Like, nobody has $20 to just spend on all the cheats over there and just like, oh, this is how they work, and this is how we make something to fight against it.
Yeah.
Right? Like, and how about, why don't they make TF2 a 64-bit game? That wouldn't require moving to Source 2, and most of the code in 64-bit is backwards compatible with 32-bit code anyway. That would just allow for higher memory address bus, you know? Because you get so many bottlenecks when you're running the game, right? Because it's only running on a single core. So imagine TF2 with multi-core threading support. Wouldn't that be amazing? And it wouldn't need Source 2. Just make it a 64-bit game. Not a 32-bit game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
you know what the memory bus? You know what the memory bus is set to for a 32-bit game? It's locked at 2.5 gigabytes per second. What the fuck? Transfer rate. So only 2.5 gigabytes a second of information can transfer over a 32-bit game. It's just the memory bus. Like, it's just a restriction.
Man, I wish they brought back Pokemon game or made the items more obtainable since that game got cut out. Really so.
Oh man.
Yeah, but the new maps are super good.
Fuck, man, I was running.
They're decent. The seal map was good.
Dude, fucking kill him. Stop just standing there. Dude.
Howie map.
Yo,
I
here's-
tested Phoenix and what was it? Rotundra. I played those.
Dude,
before
I
the
love.
game, they're
Dude,
really
okay,
good.
here's what I love. I love the Seal map. I love Phoenix, and I love Rotunda. Those are the best maps in this entire fucking map.
Rotunda looks like it was made off of tetanus, bro.
Here's an interesting
Oh
topic.
yeah, they're pretty good.
It's gonna get like 5 views.
I wish I
Here's an
got
interesting-
Fucking, I finally found someone like-minded who finally understood that literally Phoenix is a fucking another version of Route 66, bro. No one understood that. Everyone said,
Oh, we
it's
got
from
it.
Half-Life.
This
It's
guy's
from
healthcare.
Half-Life. It's fucking not. It's Route 66.
Here's an interesting topic.
Why do you say it like that? Why do you say route?
I don't know. How do you say
It
it?
has a U in it. It's route.
Some people say it
A
like
root.
root.
A root is something you pull out of the ground,
Okay.
right?
Sure. Here's
Now it's just like in the game.
That's why I say route.
no. It's
Root is the Canadian way to say it, and I don't
That's
really,
so
because that's the thing. I'm from the States, and my family speaks like they're from the States, but it's just like we live in Canada, right? We wear our shoes inside, like you should.
bro.
I mean, just wear
You're
socks.
supposed to wear your shoes inside. Because we
Just wear socks.
we're not
the carpeting and shit like that.
Every floor isn't a carpeted surface.
Yeah, but like, it's just sort of an inconvenience to have to clean everything.
That's what the fucking door
It's just the pronunciation.
What do you think it's supposed to be for? You wipe your feet before you go for it? Damn, bro. Damn.
It's just the pronunciation,
Yeah,
man.
and you can't get it off.
I'm sorry.
I mean, just wear socks. It's
I'm
not
sorry.
that deep. You don't really need shoes. Just wear socks. If you don't want your feet to get dirty, you're going.
It's just, you
And
just have to
also,
understand, I'm
group
not,
style is just comfy.
when I respond to something like that, I'm not mad. That's just how I respond to things.
You're just
That's so
passionate.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. It's very unfortunate, and it sucks so much for me. I hate it. I hate
Yeah,
it
you're
so
just
fucking
passionate, man.
autistic.
Passionate, definitely not mad.
Yo.
There's
Here's
some little thing in there that makes it not great.
I was trying to do it. It's 3 p.m. Hop off, boys.
I really wish you would.
please do.
I get made fun of constantly on the internet. I don't like that kind of thing. It really makes me hate myself. I hate that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, fair enough, man.
Hey, it goes back a long time. I used to be part of all kinds of communities with people, and like I thought they were my friends, and you